What's up YouTube, Electric Cakes here, back at it again with something different. And today we're going to be going over the Adidas Samba, but not just any pair of Samba, it's going to be a special pair. I have it right here, and this is going to be in honor of the World Cup. Adidas made a Samba with the Mexico logo on the tongue, as you guys can see right there. So super excited to get this shoe, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I did order this shoe off Fanatics, and they pretty much sell a whole bunch of team sports, a whole bunch of like apparel and shoes and all that stuff. And yeah, let's get into the box. Adidas box, original, and 9.5, as you guys know, my personal size. I will say, when I ordered it off Fanatics, I was kind of disappointed. It came in one of those poly bags for shipping, so they didn't double box it as they should, so the box got a little beat. I was upset, but yeah, but can't really do anything about it. So I paid, I believe it was $100 was the retail price on this shoe, and I will say $400 this shoe. The quality did impress me, first of all. So when I got them in, the materials are actually pretty solid for $100 as well, and the comfort was also there as well, and I wasn't expecting that for a $100 shoe. But let's go ahead and quickly touch on the history of the Samba. Little lesson right here. So originally came out, I believe, around 1940, late 1940s, early 50s if I'm correct, and it was pretty much a shoe that was used for soccer, and as the rest of the world knows it, football. And it all started with this outsole right here. So this rubber outsole was specifically designed for those different types of weather, climates, and surfaces. So whether it's a little bit more of a wet or icy surface or harder surface, so that's why this shoe was made. And it's still used to this day for a lot of indoor soccer as well. So kind of a cool little fact. But let's get back into the shoe. Rubber outsole, kind of what we see, that gum bottom type of material right there, and this is that sole that I'm talking about. That was what started the whole Samba. Going on to the upper, we do have all leather construction for the upper, except for on the toe box we do have this suede overlay. And I will say the cut of the suede is actually pretty thick. The suede itself, in terms of quality, it's actually pretty decent. It's not like hairy super soft suede, but it's a little bit on the rougher side. It's still good though, still super good for $100. Now the leather, the rest of the shoe is constructed out of white leather. We do have the Adidas logo, green stripes on both sides, and we also have Samba in gold lettering on the shoe. Going to the back, no Adidas logo, just green and white. And the leather, I will say, the cut's not the thickest cut of leather, but I will say for $100, it's actually pretty soft and pretty flexible for leather in a $100 shoe. So it's not super stiff, it's actually pretty flexible. And when I did try the shoe on, I will say there was no pain, especially with some shoes when it's like super stiff leather. It's very uncomfortable at first and you have to break it in. Put these on. I am a true size 9.5. Now quickly touching on the sizing of the shoe, I do have a wider foot, and the shoe actually fit pretty well. I will say, if you look at the outsole, the shape of it, it is going to be a little bit tighter around the midfoot, and that's one thing I noticed. My foot kind of stuck out a little bit, but that's, for me, it's not that hard of a fix. I just put on thinner socks, and typically that takes away any discomfort that I have for shoes that are a little bit narrower for me. But in terms of length, I think it's a perfect length. True size 9.5. I went with a 9.5, and I suggest most people, if you do want this shoe, they are a general release, so they should be readily available at your local retailer. So I recommend to go to the store and actually try it on, see how it fits, and then order whatever specific colorway you want online. But yeah, now going back to the shoe, the laces, white laces on here, no extra laces, but I will say the quality of these laces are so much better than what we get on other shoes, specifically like Nike Dunks. Like, compared to, like, they're both $100 shoes, and the laces on these are actually pretty nice quality, I will say. Now going on to that tongue, like I said, we do have the Mexico logo on there. And for you guys that don't know, I am Mexican. And yeah, so I'm going to be watching the World Cup. And, you know, I picked these up. I saw these online. I'm like, I have to get these. These are super dope. But yeah, these are available right now on the Adidas website for the US page. I'm not quite sure about other regions, but if you are interested in getting them, they are available. I would say get them sooner than later because some sizes may start to sell out. But like I said, it is a general release and they do make a decent amount of numbers for this shoe. So one thing to keep in mind if you are looking for this pair, but they also do have a variety of other colorways on the site. So definitely go ahead and check that out. But I will go ahead and give you guys an on-feet review of this shoe as well. So let's go ahead and get into that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed.